I know in 42 they were treating a bunch of people bad, and they were just getting ready to invent the TV. That Dan Bongino, that's a radio dude, his parents were the radio people that had little AM FM radios, and that his grandparents, he just worked there. He's not his grandparents. I don't know if he's a good person. I think he is. But his parents, he said his parents made one of the old soap operas on the old radio while they were getting ready to invent TV. He's not his grandparents. I don't know. Seems like a good guy, and I do not shoplift. In the 80s, and you young adults, you shouldn't shoplift neither. I've lived through the 80s, and the malls and Targets and Dollar Generals and Walmart's not even discovered yet. In Florida, in 84, and then come all over America in 95. Those places, you just can't shoplift. I mean, there's cameras and there's the tags. You just shouldn't do it. There's no excuse for it, and you do get punished severely. Your first time, you barely get away with a year and a half of probation. Second time, it's like fucking 5 years in prison. Or if you're, no matter what your friends tell you, they're fucking full of shit. And if you do happen to five finger steal something and you happen to not get away with it, it's a goddamn angel fucking blessing that and nobody else gets. I don't know. I got caught shoplifting as a kid when there wasn't mirrors and cameras, a candy bar, and I almost got the fucking bird through it. I mean, I haven't shoplifted since. It's just there ain't no money in crime, man. And if if you're a young adult, don't fucking do it. That's a fucking serious punishment. You'll be up there sitting with a genie, and then you'll come out and say it's an excuse. You need to do it again. There is no excuses. If you know, you know. It's wrong. You shouldn't do it. And I don't know, because a lot of those cameras, like in 2000 when they went to digital after Y2K bank scare, I was at a venue and they had all the local security cameras from indoor stadiums, real live concerts for $20. Some are black and white and some are color. And they do save those because it was a security clearance when they were going to move everything from VH1 cassette or VH1 movies and beta to digital recording, so they don't have all that space with all those VH1 tapes. And you know what? They did have laser CDs in the 70s. One of my dad's friends had them. He had a whole bunch of Queen movies. They were it's on the George Michael CD. In the 70s, one of my dad's buddies had a player. It was a CD player called a laser disc player in the 70s, and each vinyl album was $2,000, and I heard him play it, and it didn't sound no different than the radio or records or whatever speaker, but it was called a laser disc player in the 70s. My dad's buddy had one. It was $2,000 per sweet Queen a laser disc, and they were like the size of a vinyl album, and they were silver.